I was invited to meet with a gentleman. He's a prominent gentleman in our community. His name is Dr. Griffith. He agrees with this wholeheartedly. And matter of fact, I gave him an interview. And I did not encourage him to say any of these things that you're about to hear. So this is all coming from his heart. So let's go to Dr. Charles Griffith.
Okay, this is Tyrone Boast, the Call Tyrone Show. I'm interviewing Dr. Charles W. Griffith. And, sir, you want to speak on, explain who you are and get the audience familiar with some of the things you've done in our community.
Explain who I am. Well, I consider myself, first of all, I'm an educated community leader or representative, and I concentrate on community issues. So much to the point and to the extent that I got myself to where I am physically. I was ill for approximately 4 years. I'm back home now.
Okay.
But I'm still involved in community problems.
Okay, so what are some of the boards you've served on and some of the
Board of Regents, Morgan State University, 21 years. Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, appointed by the governor. Also,
excellent.
For 13 years.
Okay.
And that board handles all medical problems. Physicians, nurses, technicians, nursing homes, hospitals.
Right.
Anything that deals with ill people.
Do you have any awards and honors you care to share with the audience? Or not this time?
I have. You can look around.
You have numerous. I know. I'm in your basement, so I see you have numerous awards, and you met many people, and you know, right? Yeah, your club room. So what do you think of now? I explained to you the Dollar House program, which anybody can find out about if they go to www.baltimore4homes.com, www.baltimore4homes.com, and I want to get some of your thoughts on how you think this might help our community as opposed to just tearing down houses and giving land to developers who have money already?
First of all, I believe and I know that your program on monies is very, very effective. My feeling is that your program needs to be expanded to at least 2 per week.
Okay, how you feel about the Dollar House program?
Well, I agree with the Dollar House program.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Why?
1,000%. Because it's going to help African American people and all people who are in need of greater incomes and a number of other things that average people are accustomed to.
Right.
When I say average people, I'm talking about people who are fairly well off.
Right.
But the thing of it is that we have to, I understand, and talking about getting you on more than once a week because your program is very effective.
I'm flattered. But let me make something clear, though. I get no grants for what I'm trying to do. And I'm not going to get rich off of this because the money that we're talking about for the Dollar House program is loans that go directly to the citizen. And the citizen takes those loans and works with a general contractor, that we want to put in each house because we want to do a block at a time, work up to doing several blocks simultaneously. And they work that out and they pay the loans back. Now, the last Dollar House program we did, nobody defaulted on the loans, okay, because the loans were that cheap and it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own a house. I'm sorry.
My feeling with this stimulus money that is being put into the community, first of all, $1,200 is a drop in the bucket.
Okay.
Now, to many people who are impoverished, that money is a lot of money to them.
Right. Yeah.
But in order to accomplish what you're talking about, we need some stimulus money for the program that you're talking about.
How about that? And this program costs no money, by the way, because you're getting the money back, okay? All the funds that are expended for this comes back with 1% interest because we will pay the government. Government lends the loans, not the banks, because the banks is who got us in this trouble in the first place. And the citizen pays those loans back, just like they did the last time. And we don't expect anybody to default this time because it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You're not going to go anywhere and pay $300 a month for a brand new house. No way you're going to live like that.
No.
So,
but the thing of it is, I want to say this before we go any further. I understand that in order for you to be on 1010 more than once a week that you got to have funds. But I believe with the kind of caring person that Kathy Hughes is, that Kathy Hughes ought to allow you, because of what you're trying to do for us, and Kathy Hughes is one of us.
Absolutely.
Lest we forget, she's an excellent person.
Excellent.
Because she looked out for Larry Young.
Okay.
And my feeling is that you need to be on more than once a week so that this message that you're placing in the black community, that you need to have more time in which to do that.
Right, because a lot of people simply don't know that we've had this thing go before the city council, and they voted unanimously on a resolution, a non-binding resolution, to look at this thing, and they haven't put any money to it as of yet because the mayor hasn't decided that he wants to make it go. But once the mayor decides, it's a go. And we spoke to Catherine Pugh, who was going to give us a pilot, but unfortunately she got into a lot of trouble like a month later. And so as a result, we haven't been able to talk to Jack Young, so we get the pilot. So things kind of fell through because of the problem that Catherine Pugh found herself in. And as a result, our program suffered.
Well, let me say this. I have a lot of respect for the mayor. And my feeling is that once the mayor, I don't know whether you've contacted the mayor yet.
We've contacted him. As a matter of fact, he promised on the Larry Morning Show, on the air, that he would meet with us. And as of yet, he hasn't done so. I have a recording of that, by the way, which I'll share.
Well, let me say this. I'm in the process of getting ready to write the mayor about a couple of problems. The mayor came up to see me, and just before I became ill, I had no idea that he was president of the city council at the time. And I was getting ready to have a meeting. And I saw him walk across the street to where we were having our meeting on Garrison Boulevard. And I know that he cares.
I believe he cares too.
I know that he cares about people. I know that he wants to be successful. And my feeling is that when he hears about what it is that you want to do, I feel 100% that he's going to be 110% behind what it is that you're trying to do.
Well, so far, Doctor, the only people I've been able to speak to is one of his representatives for housing and the housing commissioner, who seems to love turning down houses in the black community. He loves doing it, apparently, Mr. Michael Braverman. And he doesn't want to hear anything about that house program, really.
Well, but the mayor is his boss.
That's what I agree. I agree. The buck stops with the mayor. And if the mayor executes this, he'll be a shoo-in for re-election. Because it'll work.
Now, let me say this. We are going to have to get together this week. Today is Monday.
Right.
I'm sorry. Today is Easter Sunday. Today is Easter.
Sorry, Joe Biden.
We're going to have to get together.
Remember Joe Biden said Super Thursday? He said Super Tuesday. Okay, go ahead.
So that we can work out something. Because I'm getting ready to write the mayor a letter.
Okay.
And I would like to...
I wrote him one, too, which I hand-delivered the day he was inaugurated.
Well, I'm going to be on your side in reference with this.
Well, thank you.
Because your side...
People with your credentials are needed.
My side as well.
Okay.
The mayor knows me very well.
A man of your credentials, sir, it's quite an honor that you would agree with a program like this, which you know will help our people.
Well, it's an honor for me to be speaking with you about these issues. Because these issues are also my issues.
Okay, go ahead, conclude.
I was just going to tell you that I was given 2 sets of golf clubs. I had planned to start playing golf. I already started.
Right.
But I decided that there's no way that I can waste the rest of my life playing golf.
Right, with so many problems.
There are too many
issues, yes.
For me to become involved in.
Now, I could go around, I have a business. I can just work with my own business and make money like everybody else. But like you say, sometimes you got to get back.
Well, the reality of it is if you make $1 million, you can't take it with you.
Nope. And you know what the good book says, what is a man profited if he gains the world and loses his soul?
Thank you.
So I'm going to conclude with that, and I thank you for your time, Doctor, and thanks for the good, the intellectual exchange we just had. Appreciate you.
Amen. I really appreciate this interview because this is something that should be near and dear to the hearts of all of us of color.
Thank you very much, Doc.
Okay. That was one of our elders, a very prominent elder in the community. And, he's been reading all about the Dollhouse program. He listens to our program, the Call Tyrone Show, every week, and he's quite fascinated by it. And he sees those houses, those vacant houses, as an economic engine that can revitalize our community.